have made it to our next destination, which is not really on the map here at all. It's just kind of near the southwestern corner of the map. Here we can find just kind of a set of ruins in the middle of nowhere. You knew there had to be something out here, didn't you? Let's land and find out what we can find here. We will spend some time here, actually, but not all at once. Where in the world is this? Hey, I know this place. Know-it-all Zell to the rescue again, baby. Ready for a little story time, Leo? Fine, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Okay, here it goes. This island's most likely that mobile research facility. What? AKA Battleship Island. So what did they research? Basically, they were trying to develop a draw system like ours. They probably traveled all over the world to gather different energy and materials for their research. I don't know how the heck it ended up here. I heard they did some hardcore research here. They even used Guardian forces for experiments. To science geeks, it was Treasure Island. What? Do you think I'm BSing? No. Maybe I should give this guy more credit. And so that's the story that we get. It's not a very interesting story, though. And as you can see, Ragnarok looks awesome in the background. He looks better than most of the enemies and locations that we found in the game, and we get to fly him around. Let's head inside, though. What is called the Deep Sea Research Center. Looks like it's been abandoned for years. What is that big blue thing? What is it? Watch that light! There's something resonating! Let's check out the core. We might find out more about it. And this is the part of many games that I do not enjoy. We're going to be playing red light, green light. I don't know if they call it that overseas, but that's what they called it when I was a kid, at least here. The blue light leads all to death. Turn back. Yeah, the blue light does not lead to death. It leads to a random encounter. So what you have to do is wait for that to fully go away. Then walk. Then wait. Then walk. And wait. And if you don't, you get into a fight. Usually with anacondors, which I don't particularly want to fight just yet. You have perceived the resonance. Indeed I have. Are you? It was off. That is bullshit. That thing was off. That is crap. Hey, there we go. I don't believe we have fought an anacondor before. If we have, I apologize. We're leaving this in. I'm going to get rid of the bomb first. I don't like bombs. Down it goes. Anaconda is probably going to live a little bit. Buell can go down next because everything is actually slowing me down a bit. Down it goes. And in comes Quistis, probably for the kill. Oh, we got blind. I do have blind on her, and I believe Leo as well. Still blind and slow for the most part. That is all that I'm going for. And down goes the Anacondor. Anacondars are good for dragon skins, I believe it is. And as you can see, couple levels up. That's not what I wanted at all. There you go, dragon skins. Got 6 of them off of that. That's awesome, actually. A few levels up, 6 AP, not bad at all. Now once again, wait. Why do they introduce this mechanic into games? I don't get it. It's not like this is a puzzle game. This is an RPG. We don't... I barely moved. I barely moved. Thanks to those dragon skins, though, I was able to get Zell's ultimate weapon, the air guys. So we will have, hopefully, a small little increase in Zell's damage. But once again, the weapons are not nearly as big of an upgrade as junctioning is. So don't expect too much different. But hey, an upgrade is an upgrade. And we've made it to the core. So, you wish to challenge me? It's not our will to fight. And as a result, we get into a battle, which makes you think we said the wrong thing, but we only had the one option. We're up against a ruby dragon, which we have seen before. We can draw all we want from it. Should it have what we want? It does not. So I'm not going to bother leveling it up. I don't have the ability to do that with me right now anyway. So we're just going to take out the ruby dragon. This is a fight that, you know, sometimes you'll want to manipulate to the best of your ability to get flair and all that kind of stuff, but we'll find ways. We will always find ways. I'm not too concerned about getting magic junctions and things like that just yet, but that is coming up quite quickly here. We will find the best areas to get magic and things like that pretty soon. But for now, I'm just trying to defeat ruby dragons. If they will ever die. But chances of that seem to be quite slow right now, or low at the very least. Will you please die? Oh, it always looks like he's going for the death pose, but then he recovers. The critical hit and the death pose, they're always similar. Always similar. See, it looks like he wants to die, but he does not want to die. Not nearly as much as I would like him to. You know it's going to be Leo that does the final blow here. He's doing over double what everybody else is. See, every time I'm like, oh, that was it. Nope, that was not it. Oh, another critical. Yeah, Leo is definitely my big damage dealer right now. I have him junctioned with speed and with strength. I mean, he's it. He's my heavy-handed gunblade user. Still a little unsure how gunblades actually work. I understand, like, a pistol grip sword. Don't get me that. I understand the concept. I don't know if it would be effective. But my main issue with it is the trigger. Like, what are you doing the trigger for? As you can see, we're going to get a couple levels off this guy. Way more than I would like, actually. We get some Inferno Fangs. Hooray, 14 ability points as well. Lots of levels up for all my Guardian forces. Begging me for mercy. The answer to this is never. And I believe, yeah, it is never. I believe this will put us into yet another fight, except this time I believe we are going to be back attacked by 2 ruby dragons. Or no, is it just the one? It's just the one. We're still going to take it out. I'll take this out off screen now. Down goes the other ruby dragon. Couple more levels that I didn't really want, but I will accept. Damn imbeciles. Why do you wish to fight? For the sake of protecting something. None of your business. So obviously you would pick this one, right? You'd be wrong. There's a third option. You have to pick that one. It's hidden. I don't know why they would do that. How you're supposed to know it's there. But this is the one that we want. It's our nature. There is no real reason. Maybe we were born only to fight. I see. Interesting. And it is boss time. We are up against Bahamut. This is not going to be an easy fight. I am going to do things that I have not done before. I am Bahamut, the great Guardian Force Bahamut. Guardian Force, using my powers. It is you humans I fear. Indeed. So what I am going to do, you can draw from him for the record. What I am going to do is use Aura on Leo in particular. Also, I am going to use Aura on Zell in particular, and I am going to use, where is it? Meltdown on Bahamut. Aura will, of course, give me access to the limit breaks at all times, despite me having pretty much max HP still. Meltdown will lower Bahamut's HP, or not HP, lower his vitality to 0 so that I can do lots of damage to his HP. It also does damage, as if that was a thing that I wanted to do. 800 damage, sure, that'll come in handy. He does have a physical attack. He doesn't hit very often with it, but I'm still going to try to blind him, which is why I do have blind and slow on my party members. As you can see, good amounts of damage being done. Even with Meltdown, though, I'm not able to get as much as I would like done. Do we get a thing? No, we're going to go straight on to Punch Rush. As you can see, not nearly as much. But we do get the chance to do more in damage, if at all possible. I still have this on the analog stick, unfortunately, which will slow me down a bit, as opposed to the D-pad. But we're still doing good amounts of damage. If you can get this really quickly, though, you can do just insane amounts of damage doing this. Seems to be stacking up. He is not weak to any particular element, so don't even bother. Yeah, I wasn't going to get that last one off. Have you seen the light? Wait, seriously? That was it? Bahamut is not nearly as tough as I thought he was. I thought we had a lot more time to go over this. I should have drawn from him. He does have a Flare, Curaga, Full Life, and Dispel, all of which I do want. I'm already full on Curaga and Dispel. I could use more Flares. Yeah, I should have drawn from him. Should you take too long, of course, he's going to use Mega Flare, which he didn't use on me because I killed him too damn fast. I didn't need to do any of that shit. I could have just, like, had one guy at low HP and Renzo Kukened him to death. Good God. It doesn't matter if you mug him or not, you get a Hyper Wrist. You get Strength plus 60, I guess. But we get Bahamut's card, which might actually be one of the best things that we get out of this fight. We also get 40 ability points, and nobody learns anything because I have them learning insane things. And we have obtained the Guardian Force Bahamut, as you might imagine. Yeah, that looked insanely easy. I am not used to him being that easy for me. Another path to your destiny awaits. You are indeed an interesting one, brimming with passion. Am I now? And he has opened up the path down. Anyway, we are going to take a look at Bahamut. He is actually supposed to go into your party before Cactuar, I guess. Sure, why not? But as you can see, he comes at an insanely high level. Level 35, which is awesome. It'll do a lot of damage, but it's kind of weird that he would be so high. No real clear compatibilities with him. That's not really to be expected. He does have some great stuff, though. Forbidden Magic Refined comes with him, which is always good. Ability times 4 is good. Of course, I'll be using that in conjunction with Cactuar in order to get bonuses up as high as possible. Obviously, I won't be getting a perfect run, not max stats this run, but I'll show you what a max stats looks like at some point. But yeah, Bahamut and Cactuar together, this is the point where it's pretty clear you can start doing the level grinding and get people actual levels so that you can give them the bonuses so that your level ups are actually better than the enemies levels up for a change. First time in the game. He comes equipped with Strength plus 60, Magic plus 60. He also has the ability to give you Mug, move HP up. We've seen that. Apparently that's supposed to be a pretty powerful move, but in this game it's not really all that useful. Then we have Auto Protect, which is pretty damn good. We also have Expend times 2, 1. Only 1 magic spent while you're doubled. That sounds awesome, but I don't really use magic in this game. Once again, it's all about the physical attacks. Like, usually in games you have to do physical attacks and random enemies and then magic and items and boss fights. In this game, nope, we're just gonna stick with physical attacks all the time. A rare item, more likely to receive rare items. That sounds a lot better than it actually is. There's kind of a bug-ish type thing with that. And then the standards. And then the standards. But like I said from the beginning, the card might actually be the best thing that we got out of that. So let's take a look at our Bahamut card. We're still missing a few of the cards, but as you can see, it's a pretty damn good card. Not perfect, definitely not as good as the player cards that we have. You know, not as good as that, but it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's get rid of it. What we are going to do is modify that immediately because it modifies into 100 mega elixirs. That is insane, especially considering a giant loophole that we will exploit later on, pretty shortly here though, considering. This is something that you definitely want to do. Just modify it. It's not good enough to make your standard 5-card deck anyway, so just give yourself 100 mega elixirs. And we may never have problems healing ever again. 100 mega elixirs, like, are you kidding me? Now we could go down. I'm going to avoid that for the time being. There's a reason why I want to do that, avoid going down. If you are looking to go down, there is a bigger, badder enemy than Bahamut down at the bottom, as you might imagine. However, doing that now will take away some of my chances of grinding, to be honest with you. The reason that I'm not going down there is because I want to grind later on using monsters that I will encounter there. So with that in mind, I'm going to go do some AP grinding off of some cactuars. I am not going to get levels. That is not the purpose. Once again, I am just going to go get AP from those guys. And I'll meet you back next time when we can take on more side quests. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. I've been Mo Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by my awesome spaceship-having squad of Leo, Quistis, and Zell. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.